Welcome everybody to That's a Shoot. This is my weekly show where I go back and look back on the week that was in wrestling. We'll put over something, we'll bury something, and then, of course, we'll get to the main topic of today's episode. I'm your boy AJ Tripp, and let's jump right into it. As always, we're gonna put over first, and first thing I'm gonna put over is the Angle, Braun, Drew, and Corbin thing that happened on Monday Night Raw. I thought that was very, very good. I know some people are not happy with Drew McIntyre being involved with Baron Corbin, but I'm okay with it. If Drew McIntyre is not going to be, um, the main bully right now, as you can say, I guess, for lack of a better term, because that's Brock Lesnar, then uh, he deserves to be, doing his thing right now, and as long as he's on television and as long as he's, still, you know, still being him, I'm okay with it, and I kind of think this is kind of good too because it looks like they're going straight for the whole Seth Rollins thing. Excuse me, they're going to go Seth Rollins, put the Universal title on Seth Rollins. So what that means is that at least in my opinion, that they should maybe hopefully Drew will be moved to SmackDown and be given the WWE Championship. So maybe that's what I like to see. So hopefully that does happen. The next thing is we finally got to see EC3 wrestle. We didn't get to see him speak or hear him speak, but we did see him speak because he was speaking his entrance. But we got to see him wrestle, and I think that was good. Dean Ambrose on his way out, putting him over. It was thought that Dean Ambrose was going to wrestle EC3 at a WrestleMania. So maybe this is that start of the program, and maybe they'll do something bigger at WrestleMania for EC3. But you know, you know, hopefully this is just more than just this, and they have just more than just him being a mute. But I'm glad he got to wrestle. I'm glad he got to do that. And Sasha and Bailey. Now I must say this. I wrote this down obviously Monday because I thought they were heading somewhere with this Sasha and Bailey thing. I thought that maybe they were doing an angle where maybe Sasha was and we were heading down that road of the whole Sasha versus Bailey, which I still think we are. It only makes sense, right? It only makes sense to either give them the women's championships and then have the mega powers explode, or to have them like lose it in a fashion that where Sasha would turn on Bailey, right? It only makes sense, but I guess according to reports, Sasha is injured, so that's why she didn't really do much in that match. Come on Monday. So that was kind of disappointing to hear, but um, hell, it's still a good thought, and I still think they can still maybe do that. So we will have to see. Now to Barry, and I'm gonna bury SmackDown women not having to fight for spots. You know, when the McMahon said that they were coming out and there was going to be a new era, I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. I really did. I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. And they started off really good. They were gonna call up new superstars. They would get rid of the automatic rematch clause, which is just this is lazy, the laziest of lazy booking. Um, so it definitely seemed, and they were all going to be faces apparently. Um, so this really, I kind of started that this new era was gonna. I thought they were actually going to do that. Some questions, some ways they have changed, but they're not going to full Monty, and they really need to. And and I understand, I totally understand that they couldn't do because they don't have enough women apparently on SmackDown. So that they couldn't do what they did on Raw, where you had enough women on Raw to where you could you could have qualifying matches, and they didn't have enough on SmackDown. But still, I just there's I would have liked to see them have to get into the spot, even if you know even if it's something where maybe it's raw, maybe it's a Raw women, maybe like the women that lost on Raw will come to SmackDown and wrestle them so that they could get in, it's a second chance or something like that. But just to put them in, I don't necessarily. I'm just kind of not about it. Um, the fans booing Ronda is starting to get on my nerves. It really is, because you know there's actually no reason to be booing Ronda. If you're a fan of Becky and that's who you like, and that's who you want to see, I think that's totally cool. But there's absolutely no reason to be booing Ronda Rousey at this point. There really isn't. Now I know there are people out there that don't like her, and they just because that's how it is nowadays. Nobody's gonna 100% like anybody. And that even goes for Becky Lynch. Um, so nobody's gonna be 100% like. They're always gonna have some type of thing. But the fact that they just seemingly are now booing Ronda Rousey just because she's going to be Becky Lynch's, you know, opponent is it's absolutely frustrating. It really is, because it's just it's just I don't know. And maybe that's just me being old school. I come from the old school where you boo, you boo the heel and you cheer the face. And if it's face versus face, then you cheer both. You know. But I don't know. Finally, speaking of Becky Lynch, Becky's booking, and I'm gonna bury this, and I am just I'm starting not we talked about not liking somebody 100%. I'm gonna be one of these people that not really a fan of Becky Lynch right now, and it's because of the way they are trying to book Becky Lynch, and the way it's happened ever since the quote unquote heel turn happened. You know, with the way that she basically like eviscerates people on Twitter. With not seemingly anybody being able to get, to be able to come back at her, you know, without question. I'm surprised. Velveteen Dream had a tweet on Monday about it, and people were all in the mentions like, dude, what are you doing? And I have not seen anything. I don't think she's responded. So, but that's just the way it seems. And then and the same thing, the way they have it, where she has like this shit-eating grin on her face. When the people are talking to her, that really they need to like slap it off her face. It is just God. It is sickening. And then the coup de grace was this week, seemingly now doing this whole, they kind of almost like trying to redo the Austin stuff with her, where they're trying to get her with the first one. Raw with Stephanie trying to get her to, to do it for her well-being, like they did with Austin in '97 after he hurt his neck. Remember, there was a big thing that led up to the Madison Square Garden show where Austin stunned McMahon for the first time, and then now this is here, and she was beating up Stephanie, and then on Tuesday on SmackDown. She went ahead and she got Triple H. These Triple H did was able to come back at her. Came back at her hard and well and good. He didn't have to heal on the crowd, unfortunately, and I think that maybe again, I think maybe that's what they're trying to do here. So I don't know, but I am just not a fan of her. I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan of her. I'm a fan of her. I do. I like her work, but I kind of think that they're just going overboard right now. It really is, and especially with the fact that it's really just everything about this situation is just a turnoff. It really is right now. So and that's not and that's the way it should not be because you're gonna probably gonna go into WrestleMania with in some form or fashion the women main eventing, whether it does turn out to be a triple threat or whether it's just Ronda versus Becky 1-on-1, and it could be good, it probably will be great, and it's going to be historic, and the fact that we've got some you know got them booking it really bad, at least in my opinion. It's not good. Not good. And our main topic of this episode is Halftime Heat and the Worlds Collide tournament. Um, Now there was a lot of things going on with the Halftime Heat scene. There was HQ. They were doing their halftime thing on the HQ app. And then, of course, we had Maroon 5, the actual halftime show. But then we had Halftime Heat from the WWE. And from what I saw, it was incredible. It really was. And there was definitely some good stuff. We had, there was Adam Cole, uh, Ciampa, and Gargano versus Ricochet, Dream, and Aleister Black. And I thought it was fantastic. The faces came out on top. Um, and it really good stuff. Shawn Michaels was there putting over everybody, and including the biggest company of all, Velveteen Dream, talking about that he would be if he reaches his ceiling, he will be way more than Shawn was ever was. And Shawn was the greatest in-ring performer of all time. So I thought that was impressive. And they had the Worlds Collide tournament where things from NXT UK, NXT 205 Live, all of these wrestlers, they had like a little tournament, and Velveteen Dream won it, and because he won the tournament, he's gonna get a shot at the title, I think, and I think that's gonna be the story coming up on NXT in a couple of weeks. But I saw a few of the matches. I thought they entertaining. I saw Keith Lee and Adam Cole, and I saw a few others, and I really thought they were really good. I didn't see all of it, and then that's just because I was I was doing a lot of things. Saturday was a kind of interesting day for me, so I didn't get to see the entire thing of it. But from what I saw, I really did think I enjoyed it, and I kind of hope that maybe that will be something that can happen. They love to do these tournaments. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do another May Classic and May Young Classic, excuse me, this year. And really, with all of this time they have on air, they really should do more tournaments. They really should be. Um, yeah. So I thought this was. I thought Halftime Heat was fantastic. So when I saw the Worlds Collide tournament, it was great as well. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What did you think of Halftime Heat? And what did you think of the Worlds Collide tournament? Let me know down in the comment section. And that's going to be the end for this episode of That's a Shoot. Make sure you are here every Friday, sometimes Saturdays for That's a Shoot. I need to give you an update on really on my life. I really do, because I'm going back to school, so there may be some changes in some places and things like that. May not be a lot, maybe not a lot of videos. throughout the week. But with no school Friday, I think I still should be able to do. Still should be able to do that to shoot. So I have to do that very soon. Need to update on the videos and let you know what is going on with your boy. Um, Otherwise, post any comments you have about anything down below down in the comment section. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy AJ Tripp signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.